Jacksonville police say they've obtained a warrant for an arrest in connection with a homicide in Jacksonville. Police are looking for 19-year-old Avery Berry of Jacksonville. He's charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder in the shooting death of 24-year-old Marcus Jackson. Jackson was pronounced dead early Friday morning at Pasovan Area Hospital from a gunshot wound. Reports indicate at around 2 a.m., an officer in the parking lot of the police department, which is in the 200 block of West Douglas, heard shots west of the building. Officers went to investigate at the corner of Douglas and Fayette and found Jackson upon arrival having been shot. No further details about how Berry knew Jackson were available, but police say there had been a party at that location. Witnesses claim Jackson was involved in a fight before the alleged shooting. Police Lieutenant Rodney Cox says Berry has ties in Jacksonville, Springfield, and Decatur areas. This is the first homicide investigation in Jacksonville since July 2013. A 3-year-old Whitehall boy has died in what officials believe may have been a drowning accident. Whitehall Fire Chief Gary Shepard says the toddler was found in a pool in the 800 block of East Sherman tonight at around 7 p.m. with a faint heartbeat. CPR was performed by a neighbor and a Whitehall police officer, but Shepard says the boy died at St. John's Hospital in Springfield after having been airlifted. Whitehall firefighters also responded. Shepard says the boy had been playing with children across from the street from where he lived and that he was found by the mother, who went looking for him after calling for supper. Sangamon County Coroner Cinda Edwards says an autopsy will be performed tomorrow. The name of the victim is not being released at this time. An apparent explosion destroyed a house in rural Virginia last night, shaking the town in the process. Virginia Fire Chief Donnie Reynolds says a house on Garner Road exploded at around 3:30 p.m. Reynolds believes a propane leak filled the house with gas and eventually found a source of ignition, possibly a furnace, causing the explosion. Reynolds says the house had just been purchased by Marcus Whitfield of Bath, Illinois. Whitfield apparently planned to remodel the home. Nobody was home at the time of the explosion. The Virginia Fire Department was paged about 20 minutes after the blast. When crews arrived, Reynolds says there was little evidence the house even existed. Debris was found 200 to 300 yards away, and Reynolds says if there was a fire, it was a quick one, but there was no sign of charring. A Greene County man's instant lottery ticket will be earning him more than $1 million over the next 20 years. Stephen Blackadder of Root House turned in his winning lottery ticket on Thursday for the 20 years of cash scratch-off, according to Mike Lang from the Illinois Lottery. Listed as the top prize for the game, Blackadder's winnings include $2,000 a week over the next 20 years and an additional $200,000 right away. Lang says there are big winners across the state every year, but it's always special occurrences when a small town receives a top prize. Lang says a presentation will be held in the near future at T-Mart in Root House, the store Blackadder purchased the lottery ticket. Blackadder's first check will be arriving in 4 to 6 weeks. Police are investigating a shooting after a man was found dead in rural Jacksonville this morning. According to Morgan County Sheriff Randy Duvendak, the incident happened outside the victim's residence in the 1300 block of Merritt at around 11 a.m. Duvendak says a relative of the victim was the first person to arrive at the scene where the victim was alive but unresponsive. A gun was discovered underneath the victim, but it was determined there was no foul play involved. A helicopter immediately airlifted the victim to Memorial Hospital in Springfield. Sangamon County coroners reported the victim passed away at 1:10 p.m. The coroner's office has identified the man as 35-year-old Brett McCulloch. Illinois State Police arrested 2 Ohio women after a police dog found 27 pounds of marijuana during a traffic stop in Scott County Wednesday. Troopers stopped a vehicle traveling east on Interstate 72 between Oxville and Bluffs for speeding. A press release says the police observed indicators of criminal activity, and Illinois State Police K-9 conducted a free air sniff around the vehicle. The canine alerted police to the odor of narcotics coming from inside the vehicle. A subsequent search revealed 2 duffel bags containing 27 pounds of high-grade cannabis. Police say the pot was being smuggled from Los Angeles, California to Columbus, Ohio. The marijuana has a street value of over $306,000. The driver, 57-year-old Cheryl Tucker of Columbus, Ohio, and her passenger, 48-year-old Candy Mathis of Marengo, Ohio, were arrested for cannabis trafficking, possession of more than 5,000 grams of cannabis, and manufacturing or delivery of more than 5,000 grams of cannabis. Tucker and Mathis remain in custody at the Pike County Jail on $250,000 bond.